So we will start my burlesque yoga session. Just kidding. Right now. So as you can see today, we're doing chair yoga. You want to have a chair that has no arms so that the sides are free. If you have a yoga strap, you're going to put the strap on the chair behind you just to make it easily accessible. If you don't have a strap, you can just modify by grabbing your leg or any kind of modifications that you see fit at any time. Next is we don't want to sit back in our chair. We want to scooch forward to the very, very edge of the seat. Yoga got you on the edge of your seat. So you'll feel your sit bones right there on the edge, and you'll know you're in that right spot. You also still, just like when we're sitting on the floor, want to have a slight tuck in your tailbone, so your tailbone is pointed to the earth, kind of a flattening in the small of your back. Core is engaged, and you push the seat away from you. Now this is the opposite of what we're told about being good young ladies. We want to have our feet far apart and our knees pretty much wide open, just sitting out here like a dude, because it's really good for our hips. So as we're sitting here, feet apart, knees open, tailbone tucked, and spine naturally stacked on top of itself, so shoulders over the hips. Just like in the floor, there's a tendency for us to lean forward sometimes when we get like this. So we want to make sure we stack that spine naturally on top of itself, practicing our posture. The goal is to have ear over shoulder over hip. And you might need a friend to get beside you when you're sitting and tell you if you've got that correct posture. Next, we're going to put our hands on our legs. They can be palm down or palm up. I'm going to get our music going. So let's close our eyes, bringing our attention inwards. We connect to the higher self through the breath, not forcing or controlling the breath, just tracing the breath in the nose and down the spine. And then back up the spine and out the nose, noticing the smoothness of the journey, your breath. Knowing there is wisdom in your breath, and when you slow down and bring your awareness to it, you tap into that wisdom. So with each breath that you take, let a little more of the past few days fall away. Let stress fall away. Stillness fall away. Density fall away. Let all negativity fall away. So that with each exhale, you begin to feel a little lighter and lighter and lighter. And now we purposefully deepen the breath. So as you inhale, let the belly rise. Exhale, let it sink away. Inhale, feel the belly like a balloon. Exhale, let the navel sink towards the spine. Inhale, big, big belly. Exhale, long, slow, completely let it all out. Continue to allow the belly to rise with the inhales and sink away with the exhales throughout your practice today. Open the heart a little more, bringing your awareness there. Soften the third eye in the center of your forehead, bringing your awareness there. Soften the crown at the top of your head, bringing your awareness there. Bring your awareness now to the energy around you. What does it feel like to be in this space today? The space in front of you, above you, behind you, and below you. Bring your awareness now to the energy around your hips. Let's enact and engage the Mula Bandha if you know what that is. If not, just kind of squeeze the glutes, the lower belly, the thighs, and squeeze tighter and tighter, building that energy up there. Build it bigger, bigger, bigger. And now release it and allow it to run down your legs like waters and out your feet like roots into the earth's core, grounded and connected. And now let's inhale, sweep the hands up above our head. Exhale, slide them to Anjali Mudra, prayer position at the heart. Take a moment here and set your intent for today's practice. Whatever you choose, say it to yourself 3 times. And now let's flutter the eyes open, seal that day. Namaste. As you rise back hands back on their thighs. And we're going to start with those big circles for the neck. And now we're going to switch directions with those circles. And now finding stillness in the center, we're going to turn our head left and right. Try to keep your body in place. Take your chin over the shoulder as much as you can. And now left shoulder, right shoulder. Tip the ear from one side to the other. So now let's hold on the right, ear tip to the right. Take your right hand and put it on your left shoulder and let it hang. Let the weight pull more space into that side of the neck. And now we're going to release slowly, switch sides. So now tipping to the left shoulder, take your left hand and put it on the right and let it hang. Let the weight of that arm help pull more space into the side of the neck. And again, we release slowly into the center. We're going to do the front to back. So as you pull your chin into the chest, you exhale long and slow. And then you inhale, lifting the chin high, taking it back. Going back and forth at the pace of your breath. Everybody has a different lung capacity, so you're going to go in different ways. On your next forward move, you're going to hold and you're going to push all the air out. As soon as you think you can't anymore, open your mouth and go, Then inhale back to neutral. Perfect. We're going to do our shoulder shrug. We're going to squeeze tight and drop. Again, squeeze and drop. One more time. Really squeeze and drop. And now the shoulder crawls. Get nice and wiggly here. Any kind of movement that helps you get deep into the muscle tissue, fiber of your upper body. Maybe you want to really lean and kind of twist with these. Let's go a little smaller. And smaller again until we find stillness. And now the 3 cleansing breaths. So we go forward and up, inhale. Down and back, say, again, inhale. And one more time, inhale. And perfect job. So we're going to get our circles in the chair. You'll notice the difference in the chair. We're going to shift to the left, then forward, then right, and then back. So we still scoop out on the way back. Open the heart on the way forward. Exhale back. Inhale forward. Let your pelvic bone tilt back and forth. Beautiful. So finding stillness, we're going to switch those directions. We go right, forward, left, and back. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Couple more. Really round it out. Really open. And again, finding that stillness in the center. We're going to bring our hands to our sides, palms up. A sweep up, inhale. Exhale, pull down. Let's do that again. Inhale, gather all the goodness of the universe in your arms, and on the exhale, pull down into your heart. Let's do it one more time. Inhale, gather it up. Exhale, pull down into you. We're going to shoot the hands up. Inhale. On this exhale, twist to the left. Right hand outside the knee. Left hand grabbing your chair somewhere behind you. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. And now we inhale back to the center. Exhale to the right. Left hand on the outside of the knee. Right hand grabbing that chair somewhere behind you, wherever's comfortable. Lifting your heart on your inhale. Deepen your twist on the exhale. Let's do it again. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. Beautiful job. Inhale, back to the center. Exhale, slide to the right. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, sweep it up. Exhale, pull down 1 more time. Inhale, sweep it up. Exhale, pull down to the heart. Beautiful job. We're going to take our left knee, we're going to bring it into the chest. You want to keep your spine tall. There's a tendency to slump or lean back. So we want to make sure we're still sitting tall. We're pulling that knee into the chest. And now point your foot hard. Flex it hard. Beautiful. Again, point and flex. 1 more each. Point and flex. Now we're going to make big circles. Beautiful. Switch directions with those circles. Now we're going to do a little windshield wiper action with our legs. So inner thigh up and then down. Up and then down. So we're moving in the hip. Sometimes it looks like it's the knee, but it's the hip. We're pushing in and out of the hip. And then we're going to take it to figure 4. Keep your foot sunny. That just means keep your foot flexed. And then we're going to push on that knee to help open the hip. Now, if you've got more flexibility, if you want to make this a little tougher, you're going to cross your arms and lean in. Otherwise, stay where you are. If you're feeling a stretch here, stay here. But if you need more, you lean in on it. Feel that, and if you don't feel that, then you can hang over top of your leg and just let your body drape. But I feel it right here, so I'm standing right here. Now coming back up nice and slow. And I think we liked this last night, so we're going to get a little foot yoga in. Take your right hand, slap the bottom of your foot a few times. Just kind of getting those nerves stimulated, give us a little love. Feet don't get enough love. And now staying on the bottom of your foot, you're going to work your fingers between your toes. If you're not used to this, it may not be the most comfortable feeling, but it's super good for our feet. Shoes realign the bones in our feet. Now, a lot of the balance issues that we have because of that misalignment in our feet. So we work those fingers between the toes. We're going to use the left hand kind of for support here. We're going to squeeze and loosen. Squeeze and loosen. One more time. Squeeze and loosen. And now we're going to make big circles with that foot, with those fingers between the toes. This actually helps prevent and Yeah. Yeah, because shoes sleeves are close together and then those bones reshape. So this helps put them back. You know, babies with super wide feet switch directions with those circles. And then those super wide feet go away after years of wearing shoes. So now we're going to pull the foot down and then we're going to push it back. Let's do that again. Pull down, push back. Let's go back to neutral with the foot and release your fingers and toes. Notice that little bit of breeze where you didn't have it before. Let's grab our strap now from the chair behind us. Place it around the ball of your foot or just grab your leg and ankle and we're going to press out through the heel. Keep your heart lifted. Again, there's a tendency to lean back. So if you need to, lower your legs so you can sit up. So we're pulling that knee to chest, chest to knee. Shoulders are engaged. Take the strap completely in your left hand. You're going to bring your right hand to the chair and push away for lift or support. But if your core is strong enough and you don't need the chair, you can lift your arm up to that more challenge and then open that leg to the side. Pull it nice and high. Beautiful job. Make sure you don't slouch here. Keep it nice and tall. And now we're going to switch. So we're bringing the leg in front, taking it with the right hand. Put the left hand on the chair for support, staying tall, or up in the air. Then we cross it over. Now, if you want to add a little more twist to it, you bring that arm behind, you're looking back for those fingers. Pull the leg up a little higher. Yes, this feels weird in the hip. This is kind of deep sensation going on in there, but it's really, really good for us, especially for sciatica, and just low back and hip and leg pain. Now we're going to bring that leg back in front, grab it with both hands. Pull up a little bit higher this time. Keep your heart tall. And then we're going to bend the knee. Release that down to the mat or the floor. You want to wobble. It's like, notice the difference? This leg feels so refreshed. And this one is naively oblivious to what's about to happen. So we're going to now pick up that right knee, bring it into the chest. Lift the heart tall, pull it in. This is simple stage in the chair. It's really, really good for just helping to stretch that low back when it gets stiff. So now we're going to point, flex. Point hard. Flex hard. We do one more time each. Point and flex. Now make big circles. As big as you can. You want to feel that muscle in your shin moving. And then switch directions. Good thing we have music playing because my ankles are making it weird. All right, we're going to windshield wiper again. Inner thigh up, down, working it through the hip. It looks like such a simple move, and then you got to do it, and you're like, why is my leg not moving very far? Couple more. And now we're going to do figure four. Keep your foot sunny. That just means flex. And then either just push away. Again, if you feel a stretch here, stay here. But if you need more, you're just crossing the arms, putting the weight on your legs, deepening that stretch. Now coming back up, we got another foot. So we're going to slap the bottom of that foot, stimulating all those nerves there. Soul of the foot. And then we're going to now work those fingers from under the foot between the toes. You want to go all the way to the base of those muscles, just really getting it up in there. Use your other hand if you need to get it down in there. I've got really pinky toes, so sometimes it needs help. And now we're going to squeeze, loosen, squeeze, loosen. One more time, squeeze and loosen. Perfect. Make big circles. And again, this is not always the most pleasurable sensation. everything feels better. Sometimes just as simple as a misalignment in your foot can cause a headache. All right, we're going to switch those directions. And now pull down hard. Push back hard. One more time. Pull down hard. Push back hard. Perfect. Going back to neutral with the foot. Slowly release that foot. And just enjoy that breeze where you don't typically feel a breeze. We're going to take our strap again, or just grab your leg around the center ankle. And we're putting it around the ball of our foot, pushing away with the heel. Lift tall. Try not to, lean back in the chair or slouch. You want to stay nice and tall. So sometimes that means you might need to lower the leg a little bit, just so you can have that posture. We're going to take the strap completely in the right hand, left hand on the chair or up in the air, and then open to the side. So again, the chair helps you stay tall. You want that spine erect. But if you don't need the chair for that, you can bring that arm up. It gives more challenge to your core, your abdominal muscles, and your lower back. A little higher. And now we're going to switch. Bring it back to the front. Again, either on the chair or up to the sky. You're crossing it over. You want to feel that. I don't know how to describe that sensation. It's maybe not the most pleasant word choices that I have for it. Or you can reach back behind you. But it's so good for you. You feel so much better. You're going to sleep so good tonight with these hips opened up. A little higher. We're almost done on this side. And now back to the front. Pull it in. Lift your chest up to that knee. And then bend the knees. We're going to release that down, wobble the legs. You can place your straps back behind you. Nice job, ladies. Let's get this time. I feel like it's flying. We're going to do our dolphin dive. So I call it dolphin dive because it looks just like a dolphin diving in the ocean. So first I scoop my belly out. My head goes down first. And then I sweep back up. Once you hit the top, you're going to keep going. Scoop tight. Dive through. And come back up. And let's keep flowing with this. Beautiful. Give up 2 more. And the last one, make it your most controlled one ever. Just feel everything move as fluid as you can get it. Perfect job. So the next one is opposite. This is sort of like a whip action. So I'm pulling back, my shoulders are pinched together, down and back. My belly goes through, my chest goes through, my head is last, and then I roll back up, and we keep that flowing. Feel all that there's happening. Let's do 2 more. The last one. Every empty space is staring, every fire kindle burning. And then they hit the top and wiggle out a little bit. So now we're going to scooch back in our chair and all the way over to the left. Bring your left leg out to the side. I'm mirror imaging you guys. So you're on your left, with your left leg out to the side. The right thigh is still on the chair. Right hand is going to grab the chair if needed for support. What I'm doing is bring way out over my foot, way forward. When I hit the top, I slip over and keep flowing. Let go. Use control not about speed, but fluid as you can. One more in this direction. And now we're going to meet at the top, and we're going to switch those directions. So the arm comes up and over, you're turning, sweeping out as far as you can. So one more time in this direction. I could do these all day. I love it. And now we're meeting at the top. We're going to hold in this angle. If you have more flexibility, you can take it down to your elbow. And then start just a couple of circles sweeping the arm down and up. Let's do that again, down and up. One more time, down and up. Beautiful. And now we're going to come back up to the top. Oh, that feels so good. All right, work our ways to the other side. That right leg is out to the side. Again, you might need your chair for support. We reach out over that foot, forward, lift it over as much as you can at the top, and keep that flowing. Feels so good. Little bit of heaven here. Let's do one more. Meeting at the top. And we're going to switch directions. Let's do one more after this one. We meet at the top, holding that side angle. And again, maybe you stay on the hand, or if you're more flexible, you can take it down to the elbow. We're pulling back with that right wrist. And now let's circle sweep the arm. Lower the arm, come back up. Let's do that again. Lower the arm, come back up. One more time. Lower the arm, come back up. Pull back a little bit more. Really reach, really stretch. And we release. We're going to come back to the top. Bring that leg back in. And now we're going to turn to the right on our chair, or whatever direction you can see me best, but we're going to do both sides. So we're going to get sort of a crescent lunge on this chair. First thing we're going to do is we're going to scoot until that front leg is completely off the chair. This leg is supported by the chair. So now that front leg, we're going to stick it straight behind us onto the toe, the ball of the foot, pushing it as straight as you can. Hips are square. We're going to sweep those arms straight up overhead. Beautiful job. Let's take cactus arms, open our heart here. Squeezing back to the top, touch the hands. And then take them behind your back. Interlace your fingers, press your palms together. Lift the heart on your inhale. Exhale, incline over the leg. Lift the arms as high as you can. Beautiful, perfect. Kind of a challenge. And then we're going to come back up. Beautiful job, ladies. You're going to to bring that back leg back in. And we're just going to spin around to the other side. Again, scoot to the edge of your seat and extend that front leg all the way back. Try to have as hips as square as you can. Tailbone is tucked under. Sweep those arms straight up over the head. Beautiful crescent lunge. Take cactus arms, open the heart. Nice. Squeeze into the top. Touch the hands as you inhale. On the exhale, knees lock behind the back. And lift those fingers. Lift the heart. Inhale, exhale, inhale. Lift the arms. Perfect job. Let's come back up. Bring that leg back in and turn around in the chair. Woo! Not good stuff. We had a lot of fun with chair from chair. We're going to do that again. We scooch back to the edge of the seat. So we're going to do it 3 different ways. We're going to start first with the feet wide apart. Try to have the heels out a little bit so the edges of your feet are parallel. So first go around, we're going to come up here. But if that was challenging enough, you can keep your feet wide apart. Otherwise, I'm going to tell you to heel toe them in one time. We'll do it again. And then after that one, we'll heel toe it in one more time. So we're starting here. Make sure that tailbone, again, is still tucked. Spine is naturally stacked. We're going to lean forward, keep the core engaged. Sweep those arms up, and then lift off the chair just a couple inches. Like, wow, that's work. What? My bottom's kind of heavy. And then we're going to sit back down. I always feel a little startled when I sit back down. I've been doing this for years, and I'm not 100% sure that chair is going to be back there. Like, don't go anywhere. All right, first one was good. Let's heel toe the feet in one time. Make sure tailbone's tucked. Lean in, sweep up, lift up. Enjoy the music. Crushing it. Ladies, let's have a seat. And yes, feel free to check and make sure your chair is still back there. We all have trust issues, don't we? All right, let's heel toe them together one more time. Make sure they're nice and straight. This is the last one. We're not going to sit down after this one. We're going to go into a forward fold after this one. So again, chest posture, lean, sweep, lift. Let's party again. Now release to forward fold. Remember, when you're hanging in forward fold, at the top of your angle, have some softness in your knees to free up your back. Let's press firmly through the feet now and roll all the way to the top. When we hit the top, let's sweep the hands up. Inhale, exhale, pull down. Take a big breath in and say, I'm going to turn my chair sideways. You don't have to. I'm doing it so you can see what I'm doing next. So I'm turning my chair sideways because we're going to do some warrior 3 off of the chair. I might need to scooch up a little more forward here. All right, so we're going to the back side of our chair. Putting your hands on the back of the chair. Walk your feet away and then pushing back to the spine, getting a nice stretch in the back. Like our down dog from the chair. We're going to come up from this. I'm going to catch, stretching around my back, lifting up, walking forward. That feels so good. I love that. So now we're going to turn it into warrior 3. Same thing, walking back, getting in position. We're going to lift that right leg up. Make sure that the toes face the floor and you spear through your heel as much as you can. walk yourself back forward. I'm looking at the time. So it's time for us to take it down to the mat. But if that's not possible for you, you can just have a seat back in your chair. But otherwise, I'm just kind of move my chair to the side. Having a seat on the mat towards the front. We're going to finish with some cat-cow. You can do the cat-cow in your chair or on your mat. Feet apart, one hand on each knee. We're going to lift the heart. Inhale, tuck and curl. Exhale. Let's do that again. Inhale and exhale. One more time. Inhale, really pull the shoulder blades together and down. Exhale, scoop deeply and then roll all the way down into your mat. We're going to bring our knees into the chest, flattening the back of the mat, rock around a few times. And then hug yourself into a tight, tiny little ball. Bring the hat up so you can move. Lower your upper body into the mat. Extend your legs one at a time into your Shavasana as the feet fall open to the side. Knuckles on the floor, palms to the sky, and close your eyes. If you're in your chair, just take a seated meditation position. You're going to watch and sit with the rise and fall of the breath. You're going to listen to a beautiful love song from the universe. Think of it as from the divine feminine to you. Till your soul is me. Know you are love. Yes, indeed. Dream your sweet dream. Till your soul is me. Beloved child, my heart is yours. Beloved child, go out and open doors with your love, with your faith, with your compassion, with your grace, oh, with your grace. Beloved child, you are the light of the world. Beloved child, go out, spread light to the world. Be strong
be afraid. Know that you are loved. Yes, bring your sweet dreams to your soul with me. Know you are loved. Yes, bring your sweet dreams to your soul with me. Know you are loved. Rest in peace. Bring your sweet dreams to your soul with me. Know you are loved. Rest in peace. Bring your sweet dreams to your soul with me.
Yes, in the breath, begin to wiggle your fingers, your toes. And then stretch your arms up overhead for a nice good morning stretch. Make the body long. That feels good. Wiggle around if that feels good. And as you begin to feel ready, gently roll to your side. Take a couple cleansing breaths on your side. And again, as you begin to feel ready, push yourself to your seated meditation position. And now let's inhale, sweep the hands up above the head. Exhale, slide into Anjali Mudra, prayer position at the heart. Bring your mind back to the intent to set the beginning of today's practice. Know that you've honored this, and know that you've honored yourself, mind, body, and spirit. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace above, peace below, peace all around. Open your eyes and not. I want to thank you guys, each and every one of you. Beautiful job today. Hopefully you guys feel a little bit better than you did when you came in. Spread that love, that divine feminine energy that you are